Steam Power Plant 3. Steam Boiler Calculations. Steam power plant plays a crucial role in energy generation using steam boilers to convert water into high-pressure steam that drives turbine for electricity production. Steam boilers are essential in various industries including power generation, manufacturing, and heating systems. This video tutorial aims to provide a clear understanding of steam boiler calculations. It covers fundamental principles and practical applications, enabling learners to apply these concepts in real-world scenarios. This discussion highlights the importance of accurate calculation in steam boiler operations, ensuring optimal performance and efficiency in steam power systems.
So let's move on sa key concepts and formula ng steam boiler. First, we have heat generated by fuel or Q sub G in the unit of kilojoule per hour. So heat generated or heat input is equal to the mass ng fuel, and for every fuel, there's a certain amount of energy per kilogram. Yun yung QH natin. Or we can simply say na yung heat generated ay equal sa mass ng fuel multiply sa higher heating value or HHV. So, how can we obtain the value of HHV? We have 3, which is yung dulong, unang-una for solid fuels. Doon, bibigyan tayo ng Cole ultimate analysis or the amount of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and sulfur. So, HHV or QH is equal sa 33820 multiply sa carbon plus 144212 multiply sa hydrogen minus sa oxygen over 8 plus 9304 multiply sa sulfur. Yung unit natin dyan ay kilojoule per kilogram. Sa second one naman is yung for liquid fuel. Given the API, meron tayong standard units or ASME units. So, for API, QH is equal sa 41130 plus 139.6 multiply sa degree API. Kadalasan, binibigyan naman sa atin yung value ng API. The last one is yung Bureau of Standards. QH is equal sa 51716 minus sa 8793.8 multiply sa SG square. Ang unit natin doon ay kilojoule per kilogram. Next is yung rated boiler horsepower or RBH. For water tube, meron tayong heating surface area over 0.91. For fire tube naman, HS or heating surface area all over 1.1. Para makuha natin yung HS natin, HS is equal sa 1/2 multiply sa A1 plus A2 plus 2/3 multiply sa A3 minus A4, where A1 is the area of shell, pi dl. A2 is the area of all tubes, pi diln. A3 is the area of rear head, pi d square over 4. A4 is the cross-sectional area of the tube section, pi do square n all over 4. D is for diameter of shell, di is the inside diameter of tube, do is the outside diameter of tube, L is the length of tube, and n is the number of tube. The third formula is developed boiler horsepower or DBH. DBH is equal sa mass ng steam multiply sa HS minus HF all over 35322. Percent rating. Percent rating is equal sa DBH over RBH multiply sa 100%. Number 5 is yung ASME evaporation unit or ASME evaporation unit is equal sa mass ng steam multiply sa HS minus HF ASME is equal sa mass ng steam multiply sa HS minus HF. Ang unit natin ay kilojoule per hour. Next is yung factor of evaporation or FE. Ito ay equal sa HS minus HF all over 2257. Next is yung boiler efficiency natin. Ito ay equal sa mass ng steam multiply sa HS minus HF all over sa mass ng fuel natin multiply sa higher heating value or QH. Next is yung 8, which is yung net boiler efficiency is equal to mass ng steam multiply sa HS minus HF minus auxiliaries all over mass ng fuel natin multiply sa higher heating value. Number 9 is the actual specific evaporation or ASE is equal to mass ng steam over mass ng fuel. Ang unit natin ay kilogram of steam over kilogram of fuel. Next is yung equivalent evaporation or EE. Ito ay equal sa mass ng steam multiply sa FE or factor of evaporation. Last number is yung equivalent specific evaporation or ESE. ESE is equal sa mass ng steam multiply sa HS minus HF over 2257. Yung HS natin pala and HF, pwede nating ma-obtain yun sa steam table or binibigay siya sa mga problem.
So, for problem number 1, what is the heating surface area of a water tube boiler if the equivalent rated boiler horsepower is 200? So, the given is water tube boiler with a rated boiler horsepower of 200. We are asked to find the heating surface area, which is HS. So, sa solution for this, we have the empirical formula for finding the rated boiler horsepower, which is RBH equals to HS over 0.91. So, yung HS dito is dapat naka meter squared. Yan. Naka meter squared dapat siya. And then, since meron na tayong given na RBH, so ang hinahanap natin is HS, bali magiging formula mo is HS equals to RBH times 0.91. So, lalagay natin yung given na 200 ng RBH times 0.91. And then, kapag sinolve natin siya, lalabas sa kanya is 182 meter squared. This is the final answer for problem number 1. So, for problem number 2, two boilers have capacity of 200 kg per hour and 250 kg per hour. If 150,000 kg of coal are supplied to the two boilers, how many days are needed to consume the fuel? So, there are two boilers that have capacity. Mass ng fuel ng ating boiler na una is 200 kg per hour. So, mass flow rate basis. So, sa pangalawang boiler natin, meron naman siyang mass ng fuel flow rate niya is 250 kg per hour. So, meron tayong mass total. Yung mass total na yun ay mass total ng coal or ng fuel na ginamit doon sa ating dalawang boiler. So, mass total is 150,000 kg. So, this time, hindi siya naka-flow rate basis. So, the required is how many days Ibig sabihin, yung time na naka-days. So, how many days daw para ma-consume yung available na fuel na 150 kg? So, solution for this, siyempre, pagbabasihan natin yung sa coal. Yung mass total ng ating coal will be the summation ng ating mass flow rate ng ating fuel or ng coal natin. So, sa point 1 and sa point 2, na multiply natin sa given time. Bakit kailangan natin i-multiply sa time yung ating mga mass flow rate? Dahil pag minultiply mo sa time yan, maka-cancel yung given na time. Therefore, magiging complement siya doon sa ating kabilang side, which is naka-kilogram. So, therefore, kapag na-cancel yung out mo na, so lalabas yung unit ng ating time na naka-R. Into days. So, 150,000 kilogram equal sa mass flow rate, which is 200 kg per hour plus 250 kg per hour. Then, yung time natin times 24 hours in 1 day. So, cancel yung hour, cancel dun. So, matitira is day. Shift solve mo yan, makukuha nating time is 13.89 days. So, ito na yung makukuha nating final answer for problem number 2.
So, for number 3, a steam generating unit produces steam at the rate of 10 kg per second, which is yung mass ng steam natin to, at 5 megapascal, 450 degrees Celsius, which is continuously blown down at 0.25 kg per second. This is our blowdown, mass ng blowdown, 0.25 kg per second. Feed water enters the economizer at 100 degrees Celsius. Coal with a heating value of 42,000 kJ per kilogram. As fired is burned at the rate of 1 kg per second. Binigyan din tayo ng 42,000 kJ per kilogram na HHV or higher heating value. As fired is burned at the rate of 1 kg per second. 1 kg per second is yung mass ng fuel natin. Ito, yung 10 kg per second is mass ng steam. Binigyan din tayo ng steam properties, yung mga enthalpy natin. At 5 MPa, 450 degrees Celsius, Ang enthalpy is 3316.2 kJ per kilogram. At 5 MPa, 100 degrees Celsius, H is 422.72 kJ per kilogram. At 5 MPa, HF is equal to 1154.23 kJ per kilogram. Ang enthalpy natin is 2794.30 kJ per kilogram. Ano yung mga given natin? Mass ng steam. Given. Mass ng steam. Sa 10 kilogram per second. Mass ng blowdown na 0.25 kilogram per second. Higher heating value or HHV 42,000 kilojoule per kilogram. And yung mass ng fuel natin na 1 kilogram per second. This is the given values. Now, for our formula, ang hinahanap dyan is yung overall efficiency ng steam boiler. Okay. Ang efficiency ng boiler natin overall boiler efficiency is mass ng steam multiply sa HS minus HF plus mass ng blowdown kasi binigay yung ano natin blowdown multiply sa HF ng blowdown minus HF all over mass ng fuel multiply sa higher heating value. Okay. So therefore, mag-substitute tayo ng mga values. Anong value ng mass ng steam natin? 10 kg. 10 kg per second multiply sa HS 3316. Ito yon 3316.2 minus the unit minus 422.72 plus mass ng blowdown 0.25 kilogram per second multiply sa 1154 ito yung HF natin. Ito yan. 0.23 minus 422.72. All over paling 1 kilogram per second multiply sa higher heating value natin na 42,000. So, ang efficiency ng blowdown efficiency ng steam boiler, overall efficiency ng steam boiler ay 0.6933 or 69.33%.
So let's move on to number 4. The area of an indicator card. Indicator card daw. Yan. Taken off the high pressure cylinder of a quadruple expansion. Quadruple expansion means 4 acting. A quadruple expansion engine is 1,445 mm squared. The length is 80 mm and 1 mm of height represents 27 kPa. Yan yung scale. The bore of the cylinder is 600 mm. Yan, 600 mm. Piston stroke is 1050 mm. The engine runs at 1.65 revolution per second. What is the total indicated power of the engine? Ang hinahanap is IP, indicated power. So, kung i-recall natin, diba ang formula ng IP is pwedeng maging MEP times VD. Makukuha natin yung MEP since ang nakalagay dyan, ang sabi, indicator card. MEP is equal to scale times area all over length. Yung VD naman, length times area times N. NS. Yung NS is CKA. Pwede rin niya maging CAN times 2 all over S. Since wala naman nabanggit na stroke, ito na lang gamitin natin. Yung area naman ng cylinder, pi over 4d squared. Ang una nating hahanapin is yung MEP. MEP is equal to scale is 27 kPa all over 1 mm. Yung area is 1,445 mm squared all over KT limiter. Yan yung length ng indicator card. So, cancel. Ang matitira is KPA. Lagyan natin sa calcu. $482. 87 pala. 487.6875 kPa. Next naman natin kuhanin yung VD. Tingnan natin. Yan, VD. Yung length ng cylinder is gawin na natin siyang in meters na lang para mas madali. Yung length, yung piston stroke 1.05 meter times yung area pi over 4. Yung diameter is yung bore 600. Wait lang, gawin natin meter. 6 meter. Kurayin ko na to para kasya naman. Ito lang natin sulat. Squared to. Next yung C, 2. Tapos yung K, 1.65 revolution per second. Times yung acting, yung quadruple expansion. 4 yan. Then, salpak natin sa calcu. Yan. 3.9188 giging unit cubic meter per second. Pagsamahin natin, IP is equal to MEP times VD 487.6875 Yung KPA gawin na natin kilonewton meter squared times 3.9188 cubic meter per second. Cancel yung meter, matitira isa na lang. Giging unit is kilowatt. Subok natin sa calcu. (1911.1608 kilonewton meter per second or kilowatt. Yan yung final answer. Yan. So, for number 5, during a test on a single cylinder, yan. Single means isa lang. Single cylinder steam engine. The mean effective pressure was 405 kPa. Yan yung MEP. When running at 3 revolution per second. Yung N. The brake load was 1.9 kilonewton. And yung F yung force. Acting at an effective radius of 1.2 meter. If the cylinder has a dimension of 0.275 meter times 0.4 meter, yan yung bore and stroke mo. Calculate the mechanical efficiency. Ang hinahanap is mechanical efficiency. Ang formula ng mechanical efficiency is
brake power over indicated power. Ang formula ng brake power is 2 pi Tn. Ang formula naman ng indicated power is MEP times Vd. Ang hindi given ng torque, pero given ng force and radius. Kaya pwede natin siya makuha. Diba kasi ang torque is equal siya sa force times radius. Kaya yun. Ano lang natin. Ayusin lang natin yung mga formula. 2 pi FRN. Yan. All over MEP times VD. Yung VD equal yan sa LAN. Yan. Since parehas may N sa taas and baba, cancel na natin. Mechanical efficiency is equal to 2 pi. Ilan yung force, yung load? 1.9 kilonewton times yung radius na 1.2 meter all over yung MEP, yung mean effective pressure, 405. Gawin na natin kilonewton over meter squared to times the length. Yung length niya is 0.4 meter. Tapos yung area pi over 4. Yung diameter 0.275 meter squared. Tapos times lang natin sa 2. Yan na siya. Salpak lang natin sa calcu. Nakuwang sagot is 0.744414. Pag multiply lang natin sa 100, magiging 74.44%. Yan na yung sa number 5.